Hey everybody, this is a little different from our standard intro, but before the game gets started, I just wanted to warn you all that due to the content and nature of the themes of this game, we will probably be delving into controversial topics. If this is not something you want to see, then please click off the video. If not, then stay along for the ride. And welcome back to some more Call of Duty Modern Warfare. It's time for America to invade Iraq. What?
Way to just rip the Band-Aid off right at the start. And like I said last part, normal Tuesday.
So technically, this is an unnamed country.
But it's Ireland.
Yeah. There's also interestingly enough, zero mentions of Islam. And I think only on a single multiplayer map you can see a mosque. That's like it.
Wow.
Yeah. Now then, all that being said, this level's kind of pretty awesome.
Kind of and pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. And kind of cool.
It's fun. It's just a big level where you get to run around through a city. Content matter and real world parallels aside.
Can you get like...
It's a fun video game level.
Is there like any sort of scoring system in this? Or is it just do the mission, go to the next one?
I don't know if there's any scoring you can turn on in like settings and such. Maybe later games have it, because I know like Halo Master Chief Collection adds a scoring system and that kind of stuff.
Right.
I don't know, it's not really needed though.
I was just wondering because like during that opening part, my instinct would be to like try and get like extra points as we're like flying over the city before we land.
No, you can't shoot during that.
Lame.
Also, that's a really cool way to block your path. And railroad you.
Still linear.
It is, but that's like, I'm just saying that's a really inventive way to promote linearity while also making it active.
No, I'm just saying that because there are some people out there that think linearity is just an objective bad thing for a video game to have.
No.
It absolutely is not.
No, this game is awesome. Metroid Fusion is awesome. Haters, but... Alright, so... The objective of this level is the United States Marine Corps is invading this country, and you're trying to just take out the leader in one fell swoop because he's right now at a TV station airing his propaganda. So we're going to that TV station right now, but you can even hear it's still going. It's totally going.
They'll never see me coming.
What?
You get the reference.
I feel like I do. I'm trying to remember.
Iron Man 3.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, okay, the Mandarin. Okay. Okay. I was thinking Iron Man, but I wasn't thinking 3.
Even though he's supposedly supposed to be Chinese, but he's not. I'm actually very confused.
Oh, they addressed that later.
Yeah, I know. He's an actor.
Well, not even just that.
He's also fake.
Yeah. It's...
That movie's so weird.
It's so complicated. I like Iron Man 3.
I like
but yeah,
it.
It's such a weird movie.
It's just weird.
It's a very weird movie.
F that guy. Oh. Man, you walked up to that guy. You stared at him for like 5 whole seconds before you pulled the trigger.
So, like, obviously it looks really bad when you see it like that. But to slightly defend myself, when I played in this game and I was walking up to that guy, I didn't see him until I actually shot him. And I know that sounds bad. I laser focus so bad in video games.
What were you focused on? He was in the dead center of your screen.
I was looking at the environment, probably.
That's so funny. Like, oh shit, there's a guy.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Soap?
So-
You shot me in the leg.
No, this is not soap.
It's Soap.
This is not soap.
Everyone's Soap
This is-
until
This is Jack.
someone else.
This is Jackson.
Jackson Soap McTavish.
I don't remember his rank. I guess as a slight spoilers to later, all the this entire American force is only in this early part of the game due to certain events that happen later. So, yeah, the main game's mostly SAS versus the later games where you better swap between roles.
Gotcha.
So none of the characters here are really gonna stand out too much.
See, I thought it was. The only reason I thought it was Soap is because the part started with the loading screen that said Soap McTavish. Before
Yeah, I don't
giving
know
the
why
mission.
it starts with SAS instead of just saying United States Marine Corps.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like it transitions to it though. I think it shows SAS because you were just play as them, and then it switches to. I just got hit by a rocket.
Yeah, all the shrapnel gone.
Exactly. Enemies don't get to do that though.
See, this is why Half-Life is better because you get morphine when you get hurt, and then it's all better, just like real life.
Maybe they're getting morphine right now. You don't know.
They are not wearing HEV suits.
They don't have to be. They're the United States Marine Corps. They got better. They don't have to have an annoying robotic voice tell you that morphine's being injected.
Yeah, but how do you know if morphine's being injected or not?
You feel it. Like, you see how fast that heals. You know there's morphine there.
Nah, they
Because
got
that's
something.
how morphine works.
They got
morphine
some.
heals, not nulls pain.
Yeah, exactly. They got something even better. They've got all day ibuprofen that they took before the mission.
Exactly. They took a proper dose of that, and they're all ready to go.
Man, the way the blood splatters on the wall looks really good.
Yep. Oh, that
Oh,
guy's dead.
he's dead. It is also cool having squad mates die. Like, in a. I know they're not like important characters, but it's cool to see in like a more scripted game like this that stuff like that can happen.
Yeah, you will see important characters die game to game.
Oh,
But, you know, they obviously make a bigger show of it. You guys are all ready to the grenades.
and every time you walk around a corner and get shot and you don't even see the enemy, just reminds me of every time I've tried to play any Battlefield game. Oh, what?
So vehicles on fire explode. I forgot about that.
Well, you wouldn't know about it until it happens to you.
That's how you learn.
Yeah, it's just like real life.
Because
You
of
gotta
how
learn the
short
hard
and
way.
easy these games are, I don't really mind the game not telling you about every mechanic. Later games get better about it. It's not too much of an issue here because...
Shotgun.
Nope. I've got an M4.
I would have picked up the shotgun the moment I saw it.
I don't think you get a shotgun in any of the campaign levels. Like, I don't think you start out with one
That's saddening
in
for
this
me.
game. The weapon selection is sadly kind of limited.
Target building in sight.
Because like you can't get weapons from allies, and then enemies, they have like a couple weapons that would be, you know, from their factions in real life. But then a lot of the other guns they carry are NATO weapons.
Gotcha.
It doesn't really make sense. So I don't know where to go. It's not this way whatsoever. But I got confused because there would be NPCs that just stand there and watch the way. So I'm like, oh, are they waiting for me? Do I have to go? No, you go
Yeah.
this way towards the TV station because I'm stupid.
We've got the TV station locked down.
All I can
There's
say.
also a compass and objective marker at the bottom, but I have ignored the entire time.
Yeah. All I can say, looking at this game, even though it's much more high quality than what I'm going to say, I can definitely see how this franchise influenced stuff like Resident Evil and other stuff. Especially, I know it's a completely different country, but like Resident Evil 5 just looks like a Call of Duty game, just less visually impressive.
The washed out colors, yeah.
Yeah.
I would say though, like the cinematic nature of Resident Evil has like always been there from the start, though. So I feel like getting something like 6 was inevitable. I think Call of Duty just kickstarted some of the more AAA tendencies they wanted to have, you know?
Yeah.
Because I feel like it was always there with Resident Evil. This just enabled them to, like, you know, make it bigger and better. Because that is a trend you see with most Call of Duty games is as the sequels go on, they try to be bigger and better.
And you can't keep going up, and people need to realize that in game dev.
Yeah. I like it when they go series by series. So like Modern Warfare throughout its trilogy goes up pretty well. Other than Modern Warfare 3, I feel like Modern Warfare 3 is a bit of a step down, but we'll talk about that later. But then like you get to World at War, it's its own game, so it doesn't really have to prove itself. Black Ops, you know, it's a new series within Call of Duty, so it gets to, you know, have its own build up within itself, and then do that again for Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
But I feel like after Black Ops 2, that's when it felt like every game, even if it was unrelated, felt like it had to one up each other. Because Ghost tries to scale up from Black Ops 2, and then in Advanced Warfare and Infinite Warfare, though I never played any of those games' campaigns. I know my brother played Ghost. He liked it. I didn't have any interest in Call of Duty Ghost.
I've heard very differing opinions on Ghost.
I'm sure it's a fine game. Just kind of middle of the road, mixed reception.
I just remember that's the game.
But it was
where
like the 8th game in this style, so...
I also remember that's the
People were
game
tired.
with the realistic fish AI that Xbox was marketing with it.
I didn't even remember that was a thing.
That's like, it's just one of those gaming memes that you remember if you
Well, that
are
game
constantly
came out
watching.
before I was actually following gaming news other than, like, TV adverts.
Yeah. It's like the
And
same kind of meme
very,
as the...
very occasional, like, once-a-year Game Informer magazine we got. But I never read... But I think all I looked for in those was just something on Sonic. Because somehow Sonic happened to always be in there.
Yeah.
Usually talking about how good the Genesis games were. And not the 3D games.
There was in one fun fact here, because I'm a Game Informer OG, you could say, but there was an April Fool's joke for a Sonic game that was I forget what they called it, but it was literally just like Sonic's head photoshopped over like Chris Redfield or something. And it was like Sonic had broke both of his legs, so now he's got to walk around like a normal guy and use guns.
That's awesome. I think the last Game Informer magazine I ever read was one that covered the first look critics were getting at Halo 5.
That's awesome.
I ate that up so fast. I loved Volley Halo 5. I had so many hopes for that game.
At least the
I
multiplayer's
don't want
fun.
to talk about that.
Yeah, we'll get to that for the channel someday, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Oh, we're getting to it.
Good.
It'll just be a bit.
Yeah. There's
This
just
part's a little slow. You're just following your guys, trying to carefully get into the TV station.
I was gonna say there's a lot of walking around doing nothing. That's cool.
Why they think he's still in there is really funny because obviously it's a recording.
Yeah, like he would have heard the shots.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Score one for military intelligence.
I love that line so much.
Oh my gosh. True. That's what I'm saying.
Score 1 for military intelligence. Yeah.
Hoorah!
And now we got some, what I'm hoping is not instantly copyrighted hip hop music playing.
Oh God!
Otherwise, it's gonna be really awkward.
Just keep talking.
It was really quiet, so hopefully we're good.
So now we're following the UNSC.
Yeah, we're playing as John Halo.
John Halo. Now, where have I heard of that guy before?
Yeah, you heard that newscaster? That was Cortana.
It reminds me of John Dark Soul.
No, that's Solaire.
No, true. I mean, he's got a helmet.
Fair enough. Oscar, I don't know.
Are we still in the U.S. or with the U.S. dudes?
Yes, this is the U.S.
Okay.
I thought you were asking at first. If
No, I'm not asking if
what?
we're in America. I'm asking if we're still with the U.S. dudes, but I think it's pretty obvious now that I'm looking at everything. It also did the U.S. Marine Corps logo at the start. If I would pay attention.
I about headshotted Griggs there.
I'm pretty sure if I were playing this as a kid, this would just be like overload for my senses constantly, and I would be completely lost.
Yeah, because I probably played this before I was 10 years old when I shouldn't have been playing it, or probably right around when I was 10.
I'm just looking at this and I'm like, what do I shoot at?
How I
There's
convinced
so
my
much.
parents to get me this game, I don't know. Oh, actually, no. I know exactly how. My dad bought it because he was in the military. It was like, oh, hey, cool military game.
Can you not shoot him to... Okay.
You can. I thought he was gonna win. I was trying to knife him. But yeah, this is pretty much the bulk of the rest of the campaign. Until we get to some of the more special missions.
Yeah, like I said before, I could kind of understand why they would not want to keep making campaigns because, man.
Well, you say that, but all the people who made this game so good left Infinity Ward and just made Respawn. Which, you know what? Actually, no, I guess... Oops.
Oh.
I guess, actually, Titanfall 1 did not have a campaign, so...
Did they work
There you
on
go, buddy.
Titanfall 2?
Huh?
Did they work on Titanfall 2?
Yeah, because a lot of the devs who worked on this game originally left after Modern Warfare 2
Okay.
to start Respawn.
To your right.
Modern Warfare 3 was under different leadership, I believe. So that game has a little bit of a different flavor to it as the end of the trilogy.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I think that's when they started getting assistant development from Sledgehammer as well. After they got acquired by Activision. Because it used to just be Infinity Ward and Treyarch until Sledgehammer, Raven Software, and I think one other got added to the Call of Duty minds.
This thing is loud.
Yeah.
Oh my
They wanted that. They want to give it that oomph. That's how you feel powerful.
I do think, especially for the time, I would say even for today, this game is very impressive with how much crap is just going on and how good the visuals look and everything.
Yeah, as a reminder, this is an Xbox 360, PlayStation 3 game.
I'm definitely not just nostalgic bias for that era, but games kind of peaked visually in this era.
Yeah, because like, this is like the first time realistic games actually look pretty realistic.
Yeah.
So now you just get higher and higher levels of realism, but it's essentially the same look, you know?
It's that, but it's also just like, obviously this was trying to push the graphical envelope for the time as well, but it's still very clearly a video game, or it's still very clearly, like, I don't know, like, it's trying to, it's super realistic, and it gets what it needs to get across with the style that it has, and it doesn't need the hyper-realistic ray tracing, the 8K textures or anything. So, I don't know. Modern game development just kind of feels like a waste for AAA games.
When I saw the chalk drawing of an AK on that wall, I was half tempted to walk up to it and see if I could buy a gun from it.
Oh gosh! Oh,
And I thought that was really funny.
I'm surprised you're alive.
Easter egg, if you buy a gun from it, zombies start spawning.
Oh god. Changes the whole story to a zombie survival story.
I think Black Ops 3 has an alternate version of the campaign with zombies in it. Which was an interesting experiment, because they have that on top of the standard zombies mode.
Yeah.
Sadly, it wasn't very good. Like, for some reason, the zombie AI in it is really broken.
That's
It just
depressing.
wasn't fun to play. And now it'll never be brought back.
You keep falling through that gap in the floor.
Yeah, I remember back in the day when it was like the most sought after thing was a dedicated Call of Duty Zombies game.
I would be more interested in something like that personally.
Yeah. Well, it's like you see how well they do this kind of setting and how serious they take it.
Yeah.
So like just imagine the shock you would have when you do that and then suddenly Nazi zombies.
It'd be cool. It is cool.
Like that's Treyarch's main stamp on Call of Duty. Infinity Ward pushed the engine, pushed the graphics, pushed the storytelling. Treyarch made zombies. And to a lot of people, that makes them the better.
Which is fair. I think even up through Black Ops 3, I think the zombies modes are very popular.
The Black Ops 3 is the last, in my opinion, great zombies mode.
Yeah.
I love Black Ops 3 zombies so much. Literally bought a second copy of Black Ops 3 on PC just so I could play zombies on the PC.
Weirdly enough, Black Ops 3 Zombies is the zombies that I'm the most familiar with.
It's a good one. It's a good one to start with.
Because, like, that came out around the time that I was, like, really getting into certain kinds of YouTube groups and stuff, like Vanoss and whatever. So I watched, like, them do the entirety of the Black Ops Easter eggs in Black Ops 3 and stuff. So...
Oh yeah, I
cool.
should add, when you throw grenades, picking up the grenade to throw it back does not pause the timer.
Good.
If you wait too long to throw it back, it will blow you up mid-animation.
That's how it should be.
Same thing, if you cook a grenade for too long, obviously it'll blow up in your
Yeah.
hands. I found this out because of a fun pastime was to play catch.
Hot potato.
You gotta do something on round 1 of zombies when everything takes. Oops.
Oh.
I forgot about that. You gotta do something on round 1 of zombies when the zombies take forever to spawn.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Can you pull the pin on a grenade but like keep the handle held down to keep it from blowing up or whatever?
No.
Or okay.
No. Because, well, that's the thing. If you're holding down the handle, you're not cooking it. It's just acting like it still has the pin in it.
Okay. So you
So
could
that's like not the idea of the cook mechanic. Cook mechanic is you let it, cook a little bit
yeah.
while it's in an explosive
So
state.
you hit the grenade button and hold it. He will instantly pull the pin and then it'll just wait to throw till you let go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Mainly, pretty much only useful in multiplayer.
gotcha.
So you're not really going to see me doing it in the campaign.
Maybe it's useful on like the highest difficulty. Whatever.
These are okay. The AI in this game are not the Covenant.
Yeah.
They are probably dumber than the Combine. They are fully. They just have scripted paths they run on. They don't do much in the way of reaction. So, throwing grenades is not going to.
That's
affect
why.
them because
That's why.
they want your grenades to be useful.
Yeah, that's why I kind of say this is kind of just a playable cutscene because, yeah, like if the AI was more dynamic, then it wouldn't be that. It would not be so. But because they're kind of more scripted in all circumstances, it kind of feels just like a cutscene in general. So,
100%. Like, I don't think calling this game a playable cutscene is inaccurate. I don't think it's a bad game though, or a bad thing though.
yeah, it works.
Like, I think you just gotta like, even if you like this game a lot, you have to accept that this is not the high point of gameplay, unless you do multiplayer.
Yeah, I
Then
think
you can
it
make the
works.
argument. Campaign though, or zombies, I guess too.
Yeah.
Zombies is the high point of gameplay.
I think this kind of campaign works, but like I said, I can only really see myself being interested in playing a few of them before I'm just like, before it starts feeling like I'm just going through the motions, you know? There's a guy right to your left.
It should be noted that friendly fire isn't. It should be noted that like, don't marathon these games. These are like 6 to 8 hour campaigns. Play one, wait like a year or two, then try another. You know, I think that's really all you have to do. If you really like one and want to revisit it every now and then, go for it. But this is definitely not a series you should marathon just because it's short. There is a lot per game, and they're going to drain you very, very fast if you marathon it.
Yeah.
Because it's just visual overload.
Oh! Shoot him! Took a
wanted to
shotgun
knife somebody.
to the face.
I just wanted to knife somebody. Yay!
Boom.
Need to blow stuff up. That's always fun. So, the way I have this playthrough set up is I think it's like every 2 or 3 missions you swap between SAS and US Marine Corps for a bit. So that's kind of how we're going to do it. So these will be all the Marine Corps levels. The next part will be back with SAS.
Okay. So much bullets.
Yay! We got a helicopter.
Here comes the cavalry, boys. Hoorah!
No, this is the Marine Corps, not the Army. There's no cavalry. I think.
People just say that as a term for here comes reinforcements. Or we're saved.
But this is a realistic game, sir. So we have to use real terminology.
All targets destroyed. We're out of here. Good luck, boys. Out.
Fool.
Command, LZ is secure. Bring in the engineers.
I hate you.
Tank moving. Roger that. They're on the way. Good work. Out.
Squad, regroup at the tank.
It took 2 parts of Call of Duty, but he finally hates me. Let's go.
Finally.
Mission complete.
Who
Channel's
said
over.
who said I didn't hate you before?
Channel's over. You figure out something to say for the next 20 seconds.
Hey, no, this is your part. I'm leaving.
Listen up.
All right, Lieutenant Vasquez gets to
We'll take up
end
defensive
out the part
positions
then
around the fog. Here,
with his
here, and
deep,
here.
wonderful
And buy the
voice.
engineers some time to get the tank moving.
Yeah, hoorah.
Hey, he says hoorah.
Well, that is a legit Marine thing.
I think if you're in the frickin' Marines and you see your helicopter reinforcements coming in, you could say, "Here comes the cavalry, boys." You frickin'
No,
scrub.
because they like to get their military terms right.